Another upgrade that we made were these crash bars here, the fairing protectant and the engine protectant. Came with the screws and came with the directions. To be honest with you, you just grab these directions and throw them away because they really didn't help out here. For the fairing one was the easier one of the two. If you swing around here, there are two bolts here, just in front of the radiator. You want to loosen up the top bolt, and then on the bottom here, swing around over here. On the bottom right here, there's a longer bolt that goes completely through the frame. So you'll use the replacement bolt that came with it and connect both the other side of the fairing protector, as well of the fairing crash bar, as well. So these two were relatively simple, not that difficult. The engine bars were a little more difficult to install. There's another bolt here that goes completely through the frame. You'll use for both ends as well. And then these down here, there's a it'll come with the spacer and a replacement bolt to put on. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get in there, but certainly manageable. And then on the other side, you can see right down here, it hooks up to that same bolt. And then right back here, it's difficult to get to as well. Here's the footrest, and it connects right in here. Be careful here, because when you take out the original bolt, this metal bracket right here slides out. And it took us a little bit to figure out that we kind of needed to push this piece right here back in a little bit in order for the bolt to align. But that's just a bolt. You don't have to worry about that. And other than that, if you have somebody to help you out, I definitely recommend two people. Just to kind of, it was a little difficult to keep this bolt from moving, or this nut from moving while you're tightening up the bolt. You are going to need a deep well socket for this. I believe it was a 17 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going to need a deep well socket because the bolt kind of sticks out a little more. Other than that, everything else is hex. That's it. It looks pretty nice. We did the same thing to her G650GS as well. A little easier. You don't have all of the other things that the Touratech has, but nonetheless, again, would highly recommend grabbing somebody to help you out. Just kind of hold things in place. May take a little longer to do by yourself. But those are the Touratech crash bars.